am once again in Photoshop, and I will be showing you how to switch between foreground and background colors. So, my foreground and background colors are, from the last video, yellow and periwinkle. So, my top one is yellow. Now, let's say I want to add a bit of the periwinkle on there as well. So I'm going to click this action right here, this toggle button, and it'll switch them. So that way the periwinkle is on top of the yellow. Ta-da! A work of art. I went ahead and already picked out the pictures. So we have this lighthouse right here, and we have jellyfish. So I want to put this jellyfish right here in the sky. So I'm going to need to first bring it over onto it, move it around maybe, like, I want to put it like right there. Perfect. So now we're going to want to use a mask, which you would use using this button right here. By doing so, you added a mask onto the jellyfish picture, which allows you to, if you use the paintbrush tool over here, you can take away part of the picture and leave some of it on there. So, I mean, I'm not really gonna do much with it, but that is how you create a mask. So, ta-da! The jellyfish is kind of in the sky now. Yay. Here we have hi. And as you can see, there's this little no on my cursor. That's because I tried to paint over it, but can't. It has to be rasterized. By rasterizing this layer, you are pretty much telling the computer to make it as if I had drawn this high thing. So that way we can paint over it or put anything on it, really. So in order to rasterize a layer, you're going to want to right click right here and going to click rasterize type. So now I can completely paint over what I just typed, or take it away. There you go. Today I want to show you how to use the marquee tool. Marquee tool is this dotted rectangle right here, and if you click on it, it's kind of like a select tool in a way, but you don't really move what's underneath it. Let's use our paintbrush tool and I just show you. So marquee tool, see, I'm drawing outside of here, but as soon as I go inside of the selected area, I can draw inside of it. Ta-da! Hey, so I want to show you guys how to change the size of a layer. So I have this picture of the desert, of a rock formation, and let's say I just want to get the sand, but I want it to look real. So I'm going to go up to image, I'm going to go to image size, and let's say I want to go for 200. I could make it smaller, or I could actually make it bigger, which would actually help me in the situation I had just given. So instead of 200, I'll do 2,000. And now we have this gigantic photo of the desert. And then I could do whatever I need to do right here, like draw, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, that's how you change the size of an image. So here we have the same image of the desert. Now let's say I want to flip it on its side or turn it upside down. If I wanted to do that, I would go to image, go to image rotation, and do 180 to flip it upside down, or 90 degrees clockwise in order to get it 90 degrees clockwise. So that's how you change the rotation of a layer. So here I have the word high. You know, the normal one we usually use for things that have to do with text. So, as you can probably tell, this is going to be a tutorial based on text. I am going to show you guys how to change the font, size, and color of your text. So, you're going to want to make sure you have the text tool selected and click on your text. Then, this stuff on the top will appear. So let's say I don't like this font. I'm going to choose like this. So, there we go. Look at that. It looks better already. So, I don't really like how big it is. So, I want to change it to an 18. There. Now it's nice and small. And let's say I don't like this purple very much, even though that's not true, I love purple. And I want a nice pale pink. So, now we have this tiny little pink high. Different from the normal gigantic purple high. So, that's how you change the font, size, and color of your text. Hello! So, there have been times where I've made a mistake or pressed the wrong button sometimes, and I accidentally deleted something important. So I'm going to actually delete something quite important and show you guys how to get it back. So, see this color tab? It's quite important. It allows you to choose your foreground and background colors. So, it's definitely important, and close tab group. Oh no, it's gone. I can no longer change my foreground and background colors. What do I do? Well, this is where the reset workspace button comes in handy. So, if you want to reset your workspace because you messed up somehow, you're going to go to Window and you're going to go to Workspace. And then Reset Essentials. Look at that. We have our foreground and background colors back. So, now we're not in as much trouble as you would think. I have just created a masterpiece. Something not even Picasso could do. Okay, it's not very hard, but still, let's say I want to save this. I want to save it. So, if I go into File and click Save As, it's going to come up and it's going to say, let's see, chrysanthemum.psd. That .psd is very different from a JPEG file. By saving it into a PSD file, you're kind of restricting it to only Photoshop, so you can only open it up in Photoshop. However, if you go down and put it as a JPEG, you can put it pretty much anywhere on the internet. So if you save it, it is officially a JPEG that you can put anywhere.